Landmine number 5 is probably the easiest to spot, and it is my favorite because it leads to some comedy. So landmine number 5 is, what does their waterfall look like? So the waterfall is the percentage of money that they pay back to the investor. So at Home Invest, it is a straight 70-30 split. We give 70% to the investors, and we take 30% on our side, on the GP side, for management. It stays that way regardless of how much money we make, what the returns are, any of that. What you can see in a lot of people's quote waterfall is it changes as the property starts to make more money. They change it. They might start it at 70-30, then it goes to 60-40, then it goes to 50-50. I've seen some get so far down the line that when the property starts really making money, year 5, year 6, year 7, the investor is only making 30% of those returns. Well, what does this mean to you? As an investor, this means that you are not going to make nearly as much money as what they are quoting. Because as the property starts to make more, they take more percentage of the profit. Now, what they'll try to tell you, and why this leads to comedy, whenever I've been on a call and been interviewing somebody, they say, well, if we're doing well in the property, you want us to do well, right? That incentivizes us to do well, and you're still going to make a little bit more because the whole pie is bigger. Well, in theory, that makes sense. The whole pie gets bigger, so even if we're taking 10% more, you're going to end up with slightly greater returns. Well, the problem is that it starts year 2, and by year 5, these flexible waterfalls get insane, and it actually is going to really hurt your profit. Some other things that you can ask for here that kind of go in this realm of questioning are, what are the tax incentives, and how are the tax incentives sent through to the investors? I've seen people change the tax incentives year 2 and 3 as well. And if you're investing specifically looking for tax incentives, you want to make sure you know what you're getting there. Those are 2 really big questions, and it can lead to some comedy when they try to answer it. So landmine number 5 is, look at the waterfall, and if it is not a fixed long-term waterfall, 70-30 or 60-40, I wouldn't go any less than 60-40. You're not going to want to do the deal. It means that they are there to take as much money from you as they can, not to be in a long-term relationship. One of the reasons at Home Invest that we do 70-30 is because we know that if we provide amazing returns for our investors, they are going to reinvest with us, and that's what we're looking for. We have built a great snowball, and it keeps building and building and building, and people keep sending us referrals because we provide great, consistent returns. That's it. So you want to make sure that you have a long-term fixed waterfall. Stay tuned. We are going to do one more bonus landmine for you. It's going to be landmine number 6. We'll see you in that video.